actually, I do have these books. I have... Oh shoot, I wanted to get those done and I can't. I have to do flowers next. Which is fine. So I guess we'll do this. Good morning, whoever is on. Hi. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Just more calming show while I work on things. And if you don't realize, it's going to be a pineapple. I think I'm gonna need pink. Good morning. How are you all? Thank you so much for the subscription. I hope you guys are having a good one. Here we go. Hello. Wanted to make sure that you guys could still, or I could see comments. My screen was being funny. But happy Sunday. Sweet Sunday. Thanks for popping on. So I am making these cute little handmade brooches. These ones are going to be pineapples. And they're going to have like extra things. I have little like crowns. These are too big. These are going on different ones. These ones will probably go on the Dole Whips. I have all kinds of stuff. So if you guys are like curious at what I make these brooches, and they have faces and different looks. And so I've made Dole Whips. I've made Dolly Whips. Well, Dolly Whips are girls, so these are both Dole Whips. Puffer fish. And they're wearable, so I need to add the backings to them. Yeah, they're all expressive and different. Yeah, and so I have done these in batches because I have a really big event happening in San Diego in August. So it's called Tiki Oasis. If you happen to be over that way, I highly recommend checking it out. It's the 25th year, which I am really excited, but I've never been. My husband's been. And so I make these, I call them brooch buddies, little wearable friends that you can collect and bring along with you for your designs. But they all come with, most of them, I should say most of them come with these unique, cute expressions and faces because they're all characters, but they're all one of a kind. Also, I'm making earrings and artwork and all those fun things, stickers. The ones that don't have those expressive faces, like this one's a porthole. It's more of like a spooky, sunken ship type vibe. And here's the backing. I need a sign. They always come signed. So they're magnetic brooches. But I also have pens that I make, but those pens are not hand painted. And they're in the other room. My husband's been helping package and get those things together. And then also we're making a book. So if you're new here, or even if you're not, I'm what I call an illustrator. It means I do all kinds of things because I can't stick to one thing. I love what I do, and but I like making these more crafty things as well because it's just so freaking fun, and they're so cute. There we go. And oh, where did my glue go? Oh, I think my husband has my glue. Oh no, I have another one. I'm so smart. I bought two. But if I could get these started, then I can always add embellishments later. I am out of trays. See if that works. I'm gonna put that on there. Usually these work fine. But he wants to be stubborn today. Okay. Oh, here's a finished one. I didn't even show you. A little pineapple pal. Oh, there's the black. I was looking for the black paint so I can get these eyes on. Oh, you know what? Let's do this one be winky eyes. Oh, puppy hair. Okay, we're better now. Kind of want to do the open eye and a wink, you know. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're enjoying your morning. There we go. Just adding some details. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it below. I get very quiet sometimes when I am painting because I'm in the zone. But I am here. Hello. Feel free to give me a follow if you would like this type of thing. Oh, thank you guys so much. Okay. I'm still getting used to the format here on YouTube, but I appreciate everyone who's joining in. I've gone to live quite a few times. I'm just not used to the interface. So if there's ever anything, I'm always looking at it like, okay, did I do something wrong? Are we good? So welcome to my studio. Add in some freckles, because I think that'd be cute, right? There we go. Kind of do both. Got a little bit of multicolored. It needs needs to dry so I can get it. But here, I'm gonna put that down and we're gonna work on another. So we just keep plugging away. What did I give myself? round ones are always the hardest. But I just love their little expressions. Okay. So these pieces are actually about 3 inches at their widest point. And they're all wood and hand painted. I'm using acrylic paint, and particularly craft paint, just because I like the way it works and moves. And then once I'm done, I add a shimmer paint to it, just in certain spots, and then I seal it up. That way it's protected, since these are wearable pieces. I sign them, and then they can get adopted. One of my most favorite things about painting these is like being able to just create some funny expressions. I used to think I wanted to be an animator, and so I learned about how to draw expressions and all these funny things. But like, you know, growing up I loved faces, loved smiles, and so now that's what I do. I make smiles on things. Thank you so much, Newland, and thank you, Jacqueline. I personally, you know, like, you ever look at inanimate objects and you go, oh my gosh, that looks like a face? That was me. That's still me. In fact, I saw one on a car the other day and it looked like a little vampire car. It was so cute. So now I'm like, well, what if we actually put the faces on it? So that's what I'm doing. Though the next ones that I'm doing, let's see. I'm doing pineapples and Dole Whips and blowfish. I'm trying to remember what else I have. Tiki masks are another, because the event I'm going to is very much tropical tiki island vibes. And it's also me. Like, that's very much like, I love all things ocean and coastal, even though I live in a desert. And there we go. I mean, that's just the way it is. But the next one I'm doing after that are hula girls, which actually have faces. So that's actually something new. I'm very interested to see how that goes. Okay, I think I have that one done. And again, thank you guys so much for joining. I do appreciate not being alone when I'm creating in my studio, which is why I like to go live. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll be alerted when I do go live, which is awesome. I'm trying to get my vlog back up and going. Oh my gosh. I started that like a year and a half ago, and I paused it. No, I guess it would have been 2 years ago, but I paused it for a year just because I got so overwhelmed. And I was like, oh, I think I want to do more videos that are more like, I don't know, like specific, not so much like a day in the life. Like occasionally those, but like doing them all the time was throwing me off. So I don't do them all the time, but I do like to do this. I like to come on live and hang out and make things. I know I personally love watching people make stuff, so I was like, you know, let's do it together. Plus, I don't get distracted. I'm the type of person who will sit down, try to focus, and then end up doing 60 other things in the process because I just forget. And that is just never a good thing when you're trying to get stuff done. You know? I also do workshops online. My next one is a doodle day. So if you're interested in learning how to draw something, That's not scary. Just like something that's easy. Like, I shouldn't say easy. Something, I basically teach you how to draw without being intimidated. And it's really fun and relaxing. So if you like this kind of vibe, go check that out. Everything's on seystudios.net. There we go. Oh my gosh, girl, you're so sweet. Hello. I need to learn to wake up a little earlier though, because I forget my family is up. There we go. This one's probably dry. Uh-oh. Nope. I think what happened, there's a dry clump right here. And it's not letting it sit. I'm probably gonna have to clamp this one down. Oh no, he wasn't dry all the way. That's okay. We fix him. We fix him. Blue. I was wondering why it's stuck. I didn't even think of his eyes. The great thing about acrylic is you can fix it pretty easily. I used to use gouache all the time, especially out of college, which was like over 15 years. Oh my gosh, was it 15 years ago? Oh my gosh. But now I went back to acrylic because I realized how to use it. I do have to say, I do enjoy a good gouache painting, but then it just takes so much prep and I don't really have time. I still have a ton of gouache. A friend of mine went to, it's a type of paint. It's like painting with yogurt. It's the best way I can explain, but it's so pretty. But if you drop any water on it, at least the true gouache, it will mess it up completely. Like water spots problem. Okay, we're gonna have a little cover on top of that. So it's just not ideal. Okay, I'm just gonna let you chill there. And I'm a messy painter. Like I'll throw paint around, not on purpose, just because it just happens. And there we go. So these don't take too long to dry. Anyway, I had to find a different route, and I used to use acrylic all the time. And after a while, I was like, okay, well, why am I... Here, let me find a clamp for this. Why am I fighting my love for acrylic? Like, I know everyone else used gouache, and so I kind of got, like, in that headspace. Anyway, long story short, I was able to switch back. And everyone was like, how are you using it? How are you making it blend? I'm like, I mean, you have to thin it out and do all this stuff, but I'm like, it's kind of what I had, because where I lived, we didn't have a crazy awesome craft store. We still don't. We have Michael's. And, oh, we do have a Hobby Lobby, but again, we don't have the cool ones that actually carry a lot better stuff. I'm trying to make sure this isn't going to pop. I think I'm going to need another clamp. Don't you love these things? They're happy clampies. I need to get more because they have a lot for setups, but I think I like to have them in. I not have any more. Ignore that. That's just watercolor. I got some boring clampies, but the happy clampies are the best. There we go. And it's only because he's just a little wibble wobbly there. Okay, we're gonna put him over there. And so let's see. These should be pretty dry. It was that quick to glue that on. Now they're all gonna look a little different. I do need to make more of these floral bits and get that together. But until then, I have these. Wow, hello everyone. If you're new here, welcome to Sey Studios. I make lively and whimsical things like these little brooch buddies. These ones are pineapples. And then if you wanted to see other things, I haven't really made the new ones. I'm working on the hula girls eventually, but I got to get through these. Actually, to be fair, you guys, I think, can you pause on here? I think I need to take a bit of a little breaky. Hold on. I'm going to take a pause. So just hang tight and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get a drink. Okay. Good morning. Where were we? I need a face. Okay, let's make this one like the chunky cute face. I don't think I've done a little ooh face for the, ooh, is that the brush I want for the pineapple yet? So we're gonna do that. Just like so. And good morning, good morning. Oh my gosh, so many new faces here. So where was I? What was I talking about before I had to run? Don't remember. I just know gotta get a lot of these done. And they're freaking fun. So these are all coming with me to Tiki Oasis. But whatever doesn't sell will be going on my website, seystudios.net, and dropping there. I do have some brooch buddies up there now that are available, and you can check those out. And then there's also a brooch buddy waitlist. So these are wearable, cute little friends that you can bring with you, or you can just display in your home. Since they are magnetic brooches, you can actually get a brooch motel. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the one I like to wear at most events. This is my little rainbow badge here, just because I like clouds and spring, not spring, clouds and colors. And so it has a magnetic backing on the back. See how I sign it? I don't think I'll ever sell this one because I made it a name badge. I can always personalize them. I have this fun little banner that I do. And yes, there's that shimmer I told you about. But because they're magnetic, I make brooch motels, which, how do you zoom out? Hold on. With the fingers. This one's a brooch motel. It's a mini one, right? And then I could put this here and basically go on the back because the wood works perfectly. And I could put it anywhere in the scene where it can sit, or hang. So it's another little painting it goes on. These are always spray sealed so it doesn't scratch or ruin. Of course, if anybody wanted a brooch buddy, like custom one, and wanted a regular pin back, I can do that. That's not a problem. Oh, why did I take it off? I'm not wearing him. He just likes to sit on my desk. So it's super cute. And then I actually make bigger ones where you can have multiple brooches in a scene and then just kind of take it off. It's basically a way to keep them protected and cute. And also, you know, they don't get ruined or lost. So I need to make some tropical scenes for these guys. But for now, mostly, I'm just trying to get these brooches done. I have a whole batch of earrings that have gotten, well, I designed and then my husband cut. So now they need to get assembled. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. But that's for another live, I guess. I do open up commissions from time to time, especially when I go live on on Pop Shop Live, the live stream shopping app. And if you download it for free, just look up Sey Studios and add me, and then it will alert you when I go live. But that's how I do my live sales now, because it's so much easier. Okay, so that looks good. And then I need his cheeks, so I'm going to need sounds like we're on a boat, but that's just my chair. So sorry, that's just me. I'm gonna need, oh, I already had the dark orange there. Let's get that out. And get that together. I feel like it's got a little pink in it. So I'm gonna match those. Oh, there we go. It's always so funny to me how I hold my breath, but I do, even though I've been making art for most of my life. This part always like makes me hold my breath. Like, oh, okay, I gotta get that line down, you know? Ooh. I think he might be cute with some cheeks here, so let's do that. Thank you, Astrono, for the follow, or the subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, you guys. I really would appreciate it, especially if you like to see this kind of stuff. Well, those are some cheeks. We're gonna add some more round. It's funny because my mom, whenever she would see this, or see me make cheeks on characters, she's like, why are you adding a highlight on the top? Like, blush is flat. And I'm like, yeah, but your cheeks are round. So like the top part of your cheek, it's gonna look like a lighter blush than the bottom. She's like, oh, I guess that makes sense. So sorry, try that again. She's like a hairdresser, or not like is, and so I was always amazed because that is a freaking art in itself. But I was always amazed like how she could cut something like hair, like three-dimensional little lines, and make it look like a volume. But I, on the other hand, I couldn't figure it out. She's like, well, it's easy. And I'm like, yeah, but for you. But for me, like, here's a wolf that I made, another little brooch buddy. So this is a wolf. So I can make hair on flat surfaces. Like, I can make that look like fur or hair or whatever. I've always loved doing that. And for her, she's like, how do you do that? It's just funny how our brains work, you know? And yeah, I just find it fascinating because everyone's got a different way of thinking and working like that. Like my youngest, she's very much an engineer, so she'll see something and like literally is processing how it's functioning and works and how she can how things are put together, which my brain doesn't do that, but it does do that for paintings. So if I'm like looking at a storybook or a poster or a movie, I'm always constantly like analyzing brush strokes and colors and all of that stuff, which any other person's brain doesn't really work like that. And that's what makes this so special. That's what I'm trying to get to. Everyone's special and has their own way of working. This is mine, and so I'm glad I can share my experience and my work. I was talking with a couple dance studios the other day because my oldest is a dancer. Well, this one's gonna be tilted. I like it's like ooh, and they were, well, one was explaining like, oh well, I feel like this person's doing this or whatever, and I'm like, but you guys are doing it differently. There's no reason for this ugly competition, you know. And the same with artists. Like honestly, like unless you're in a competition for like an art competition or a baking competition, like there's a place and time for it. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I'm of the philosophy of there is enough room for everybody in our own regard and way we do things. And that's what makes this world so freaking amazing. So just thank you. And keep being amazing yourself. I think I'm going to do lips on this one. It's going to look different, but I don't care. There we go. Kind of like a raisinette, but a pineapple-ette. All right, so what I'm going to do is do this. All right, so what I'm going to do, I use gray for the inner eye because it will help make the eye pop. It's very weird. It's like this color science, call it color theory, but like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Because when I first used to do eyes with the whites, like I would do it white, but this is so good. And I've done it on the pineapples, or not the pineapples, the Dole Whips. But not here so much. So we're gonna do it here. And then we're gonna need to use some darker color to add to the eye. Because as much as I love my bright, happy colors, we need contrast to really make this go oomph. So we're gonna use this ultra deep blue. And I'm using, let's see, oh, okay, these guys are good. I'm gonna move these out of the way, just make sure their eyeballs are dry. But I want to, help me. Got so many pineapples. Okay, I wanna get this paint palette closer so you can kind of see my mixing just for a bit before I have to pop off. Is that what they say? Pop off? I don't know. Like I went to the grocery store and got a ton of pineapples. Okay. So I got my blues. And I'm gonna start adding a little bit darker color to do this kind of ombre fade. Hold on a second, my there. Ombre fade. I'm gonna need some more darkness. So this contrast will really help the eyes go just look a little bit more intense. I don't have to do much. Pardon me. I'm still gonna add purple. Purple's kind of like my shadow. And then I'm gonna go thinner. So this brush is like super teeny weeny. There we go. Get the eyelash and hold our breath. Gonna be very intense. I feel like these are the type of eyes I would do for like, I mean, I know these are the eyelashes I would do for my hula dancers and my mermaids and the ones that actually fully paint. But if you're wearing a cute little outfit for a date, I feel like this is a cute little friend to bring with you. Like, oh my gosh. So pineapples actually started because a mom and daughter commissioned them for me. Actually, the daughter commissioned them, and she surprised her mom. But they dress up like all tiki and tropical for events. And the younger one, or the daughters, they nicknamed each other. So we have Pineapple Princess and Pineapple Queen. So just like my name badge that I made with my the one that I made for me for where I wear at events. I made theirs to say Pineapple Princess and Pineapple Queen. And I didn't used to make those before, but they reached out, they asked. I said, sure, let's do it. And that's where pineapples came from for the brooches, which I'm like, I love that so much. Like, it's something they connect with. Plus it's fun. Okay. Girl, you got some lashes. All right, next up. Make sure I don't knock anything. Got to get the little eyebrows here. I have to build the layers on her lips, but I do enjoy that, and I think it'd be kind of funny. Give her a little pineapple beauty mark. Sky. I like how all the rest are cute, and she's just like, hello. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Keep doing what you love and do not quit. There has been a few times where I felt that way, especially over 25 years that I've been doing this. And thank you. Thank you for that reminder. And I hope everybody else remembers that too, because you know what? There's a reason why you have these ideas and creative things. Do them. Do them. Doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. Get out of your head. There's a reason why. You don't know. And for a while I used to think, oh my gosh, who would want something like this? Like, and then I get not even just brooches, just my art in general. And then I would get a message on the day I felt the most lowest of the low for no reason at all. And it's always from a client or a past customer. And they're like, I just want you to know I had a horrible day. I felt like X, Y, and Z, whether they lost somebody or they were feeling depressed. And they looked over and they saw my piece of art and they said, I needed to let her know, let Sey know that thank you for giving me strength, even in the silliest things. I was like, what? Like, that was my goal in the first place. But I'm like, all right, that's my sign. Keep going. So you do the same. All right, you guys, thank you so much. This has been fun. Oh wow, this one stuck really fast. So I do still need to add flowers and florals to these, but for the most part, I think we're good. So thank you for sticking around while I made these cute pineapples. It was lovely chatting and hanging out with you. If you would like to see more of this, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel here called Sey Studios, and find me everywhere at Sey Studios. That's SEY Studios, including all the places you can find me. And you can find my shop, seystudios.net. I hope to see you next time. Bye.